Hello, it's me, Erin. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am in my kitchen today. And if there's any noise in the background, it's because I have the fan on. It's really hot here. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Anyways, so today we're gonna do kind of like a Q&A type of video. I have a list of questions right here. And yeah, I wanted to make a video and I didn't have any original ideas, so I stole some questions off the internet and I'll be asking myself these questions. So yeah. Anyways, first question. If you could time travel, where would you go? I think I want to say I want to say back to my childhood, like when I was still an angel and happy and loved life. And you know, I would like stop like all the bad things from happening. But you know, I don't want to sound like a total narcissist. So, I don't know. Let me try to think of like a historical moment in time. You know what? I would go back in time to the Salem witch trials. I would find out where the real witches went. So all the women who got hung, I don't know if you people know this, but all the women who were like hung or burned or whatever, they weren't actual real witches. The real witches got away. Fun fact. Yeah, so I would find out where the real Salem witches are. Okay. Number 2, biggest pet peeve, entitled people. Yeah, people who think they're like super important and like entitled to literally anything they want. Also, people who share their opinions without anyone asking for them. So, which, that's like a funny one because like I'm making a YouTube video and I'm sharing my opinions, but also you clicked on this video, so technically you asked to listen to my opinion. Just saying. Number 3, what's the most beautiful place you've been to? I mean, okay, so my boyfriend and I like drove from California to Florida, and it was what? Yeah, it was. Yeah, we left in January. We left like I think January 2nd or 3rd or something, and then we got to Florida January 22nd. And somewhere along our travels, we ended up in snow. I think we were in Arizona or Nevada, but we were like somewhere in the mountains, and that's why there was like still snow there. And before that day, it had probably been like, what, 13 years since I've seen snow. Like, because I used to live in New Jersey before my parents got divorced, before we moved to California. I lived in New Jersey. And like, so over there, obviously there was snow. And we moved to California in 2006. It's currently the year of 2019 right now. Yeah. Wherever we went where there was snow, that probably most beautiful ever, just because it had been so long, and I love snow, and just, I love cold. Yeah, it doesn't even matter where exactly it was, just the fact that there was snow there. Okay. Next question, number 4. If you could ask your pet 3 questions, what would they be? So I actually have 3 dogs. For those of you who don't know, I have Panda, who I am watching him for a friend, and then Gypsum and Blue, which are technically my boyfriend's dogs because he had them before we even knew each other. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna ask all these questions to Panda because technically I'm the one who brought him into the relationship. So, yeah, so if I were to ask Panda 3 questions, I guess 1, I would ask him if he wants to go back with his original owner. Number 2, I think I would ask him what his perfect day would be, like how I could make his day perfect. And number 3, I think I would ask him how he thinks I can improve my own life. Okay. Number 5. Which room in Hogwarts would you most want to have sex in? Fucking Malfoy's room. Honestly. I really don't care. When I was younger, I had the hugest crush on fucking Malfoy. That's not like, that's not his first name, is it? Or is that Malfoy? Malfoy. What's his full name? It's not James, it's not Charles. What the fuck is his name? I don't know. But yeah, blonde villain. I had the hugest crush on him. So yeah, his room, I guess. Okay. Number 6. What would your perfect vacation be? Well, first of all, somewhere where there's no mosquitoes. Because those suckers love my blood. Get bit up so fast. So, anywhere where there's no mosquitoes. And I guess, I mean, definitely nature, which that seems so ridiculous to like want to be in nature but not want mosquitoes around, because like they kind of go together. But yeah, somewhere in nature but without mosquitoes. And yeah, I mean, somewhere with like really cool, fun people. Probably like some super like hippie place. Some like traveling circus, traveling hippie thing. I don't know, just somewhere with like really cool people who are into nature. I guess that would be my perfect vacation. Okay, number 7, cake or pie? I'm gonna have to go with cake, even though I don't really eat cake anymore, because it makes me feel disgusting. But yeah, but I've never really been much of a fan of pie unless it's pumpkin pie. Or like fresh fruit pie, which is essentially just fruit with glaze on it and some crust. Okay, 8. What's the worst injury you've had? Okay, so I was learning how to skate on a skateboard, and basically, so I guess pretend these are my legs right here. So I'm like this, right? Like going down a hill, and then how did it happen? Okay, so this leg, my right leg, I took my right leg off of the skateboard to like stop, but my left leg was still on the board and it kept going down the hill. And so my leg, I basically went into an oversplit, and I also like right here, I mean, obviously you can't tell through my jeans, but like right here around by my knee, I ended up getting a huge scrape. And I basically popped out my knee, or I don't know, something. It was terrible. And I was screaming and calling for my boyfriend at the time, now my ex. But I was screaming for him. And then he came over, helped me get up, and whatever. Helped me ice it, clean it, all that. Took care of it. But yeah, that's probably the worst injury I've ever gotten. Okay, I think we're number 9. What game are you really good at? Backgammon, if that counts as a game. I mean, it's a mind game. It's a test of knowledge game. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what backgammon is, I guess I would put it in the like kind of chess checkers category. So, you know, it's like a test your knowledge kind of board game. It's really fun. What is your favorite childhood book? There was, I don't remember the name of them, but there was this series of these like fairies, I think. And so there was like the main book, which was a story about all the fairies. And no, it's not Tinkerbell. But it was a story of all the fairies, and they all had, you know, their different skills. But then there was like the rest of the series, and so there was one volume which pertained to each different fairy. That was probably my favorite book as a child. What was your childhood nickname? Well, when I was a little kid, like still in elementary school, I loved Care Bears, and my sister would call me, what was his name? Not Grumpy Bear, or Sad Bear, or like the one with the thundercloud on his belly. I forget his name, but anyway, she would call me after him. Yeah. And what are your 3 favorite movies? Okay, Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and The Bad Seed. Which, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen Wizard of Oz and Willy Wonka, but if you haven't seen The Bad Seed, it's fucking dope. You should check it out. If you had to live in a different state, what would it be? Oregon. What's the worst thing you did as a kid? Stole money out of my mom's purse. Okay, yeah, my video time is about to run out. So, okay, I will talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoy these questions. Feel free to answer them down below if you'd like. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you. Bye.